it's game month. Let's talk about Acquitted. So, it's basically like, so the whole premise is that it is essentially a political shitpost. There is a game behind it, and you can pick it up on Steam for like $8, right? There is an actual game, but at the end of the day, it is really just an elaborate shitpost. For the game part, it's kind of mid. It's like this, this top down, wave survival, fast paced zombie shooter. I'm taking that last part just straight from the Steam page. It calls itself a hack and slash, but it's pretty much exclusively guns, and the gimmick, right? The shit posting nature of it is that it's essentially Kyle Rittenhouse the game. Now, it does not advertise itself as such, because obviously that would be in very bad taste. But it's pretty obvious that, the guy who this entire game is based around is Kyle Rittenhouse, right? So, you've just been acquitted for, murdering assaulters in self-defense, and then, the game takes place right outside the courtroom, where there's the mob of these zombies, right? And they're all designed to look like feminists or progressives or soy boys or just general, straw man stereotypes of what leftists look like. They're carrying the Antifa flag, they have dyed hair. It's all a very basic idea. It's not a very high IQ game, but it doesn't have to be. I'll just say this right now. As a game, it's kind of mid. I haven't played it, but I've seen gameplay of it. It's like a Flash game, but it's being hosted on Steam. As a game, it's mediocre. But as a shitpost, it is fucking glorious. Not because it glorifies the situation with Kyle Rittenhouse, but because it is one of the only prevalent examples of a right-wing political video game that has gotten successful not in the mainstream, but, bigger than just, the small sort of echo chamber circles that it would have been developed in. This was news for a couple of days. So there are other games like this with a left-wing slant. A notable example is Tonight We Riot, which is very obviously very pro-socialist, anti-capitalist, you get all the buzzwords. I'm now opening the floor to you guys to say if you have any comments about it. But before I do that, I just want to make one thing very clear. Acquitted costs $8, and Tonight We Riot costs $10. And Tonight We Riot is specifically anti-capitalist. So, I don't know, I found that kind of funny.
So this is my take.
It's 15! It's $15! Fucking hell. Okay, go, I'm sorry.
This is my take. I mentioned this the last time we recorded the podcast, but I don't think it's necessarily an amazing idea to play Acquitted or any other game that follows the same line of thought or whatever. Because I don't think we should be putting, although I do think Kyle Rittenhouse was unfairly treated by the media, I don't think we should be glorifying his situation, because at the end of the day, what happened that day was a tragedy. People died. And yes, Kyle Rittenhouse was falsely accused of murder, but we should definitely not be glorifying it. And that's my take.
I mean, my take on the whole game thing, like I said last time, it's neat. It's just a game. It's another zombie shooter game. It's nothing really special. I guess it's right wing, but at the same time, okay. And politics and games, in my opinion, shouldn't mix. So I don't know. It's neat, but on the political side, it's whatever. Yeah.
Okay. So essentially, you guys just like completely antithetical to both of my points. All right, cool.
I mean, I find it amusing, but I don't think we should be glorifying
No,
it.
I'm mostly kidding. Like, yeah, I agree. It was a tragedy, not a comedy. But I don't know. If you look at it from a little bit more of an ironic point of view, it is generally pretty amusing. Just because I know that leftists would absolutely froth at the mouth over this game's existence, whereas the reaction to Tonight We Riot was, pretty celebratory for a short while from the lefty crowd, and just kind of a defeated groan from the right wingers. So because it's so normalized. Essentially, I'm praising this game for being counterculture. That's what this is. Other than that, it's just kind of mid, But it fights against progressivism, so it's cool in my book.
You worry about leaving a better planet for our kids. How about leaving better kids for our planet? Entire generation offended at everything, getting mad that a human thinks all lives matter. We don't need black or white or left or right. What we need is common sense, we need balance. We're all in the same boat. Why you trying to make holes? If they sink, we sink. This is madness.